And we are live. And we are live. It's that time again, isn't it? That time. And this is my stream, a test stream. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all good out. And welcome to my live YouTube stream. And let's get down to business for some testing and see what happens. Now, this is the last time. Well, the last time I did a live YouTube stream was when I was experiencing, like some of the, the bit of derpiness, like, for the internet and what have you. So, but having been like turning it on and off, like when not in use, it's certainly like it didn't like help like the consistency that I was getting for the internet. But anyway, that I've stopped like doing that, so it's like hopefully should be good for now. So but yeah, like well, so I just give this an hour and see what happens as we go along. So may as well do a couple of daily races and see what is on the menu. And so so what we got here, we've got Ordrum, Lago Maggiore, East End in the Daihatsu Coupe 2002, and I'm like, oh, not even like I've driven that car like at all in this game ever since I last drove it in some previous Gran Turismo games and so on. But I do have that, but I'm not even like used it once. So if we can go down to Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta, the GR4s, do one race there, and then also do the Red Bull Ring in the GR3, and that of course it's that's when like the strategy comes into place. So but yeah, so like first things first, we'll just kick off with the Road Atlanta, and yeah, see what happens. So I'm gonna go with the McLaren, put the hard tires on, and then just get some like a few laps in, and yeah, see what happens. Just not gonna do the flying lap like a bubble, so I'm just gonna like do the last to gain as many positions as possible, as I've not done any of these laps yet. So I think we'll just chill for a moment and then see like what the crack is. See what the crack is. So what we've got, well, for the ranking board, we've got a few people in the Ferrari 458, and McLaren 650S, Jaguar F-Type, Suzuki Swift Sport, and then Nissan Silvia S15. So looking onto the global now, apparently, like from what I can see, is the F-Type, which seems to be like the car, but then you get like some that to in the 650S, the Toyota GR Super Race and race car, and yeah, so 100 at this moment in time, even on a Tuesday afternoon. So, but yeah. Just give this like a quick dash around this track and see how this car goes, because I did like do a practice run or two in it, but I have no idea what to expect, having not set a lap time in at all. I just like see I'm gonna, oh yes, welcome, good to see you, Brittany. You definitely know what time it is, don't you? Stanley C time, in a time when it matters the most. For brakes, just like you just got to brake it just a little bit earlier, so then you can get the car pointing in the right direction to hit the apex. Yeah, the McLaren, it's because I've been like seeing some of the McLarens, and like the Jaguar and the the GR Super, and I'm thinking if I go the McLaren, then we'll see like how that goes. And so, but in my head, like I very much like if I got a 125 like in me with this car, like as long as I just get all the lines together. So, but yeah, that we'll get it in the apex and then just pull over to one side, like, cause otherwise, if I do register like about a lap time, that's gonna put me in a random place. So I'm just gonna chill for like 5 minutes and yeah, and then and just talk along. But yeah, the like everything all loud and clear. Internet running well. So yeah, that's well, so far so good. So I'm thinking, because busy week, like well, with work and stuff. Yep, good to hear. Great feedback. But yeah, so in all fairness, that well, what's happening like this week, like a bit is that well, because I'm working, like for most of the week, which in other words, I still have like a time, to do the some of the races, like. The Aston Martin Super League around at the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit, which comes in from CC Sim, which is also like all happening on the Thursday evening. If you want to go and check out CC Sim, but also that of course those first three races at the Aston Martin Super League, it's not been too bad. At 8th place at Spa-Francorchamps, and 4th place in the Road Atlanta, where I nearly got a podium, which I didn't expect like myself to be put in that position, and 6th place at Dragon Trail Gardens. So, but for those first 3 races, nice one. But yeah, so like, and for the upcoming Aston Martin Super League race, the Thursday evening, then. Once we get through the 4th round of the campaign, then we've reached the halfway mark, believe it or not. So, but yeah, that's it. So like, whereas for the for this Friday evening coming up as well is the final round of Winegum's Cash Cup Championship, and of course it's been like a month, well, over a month since the last race when we did the Winegum's Championship round at Auto Palace in GR3. But I have fun out there, like having got the job done at the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit in the GR2s for round 12, where not only that I won the Drivers and Constructors Championship, that of course yeah, exactly, I've already won that, so I could just like go out and have fun. Why not? I mean, it's something like about love, and we're in the SF19s. We're in the SF19s on Dragon Trail Gardens, which that of course I used to like. I love driving that car around Dragon Trail seaside, like in GT Sport days, and obviously that of course just gave me like some vibe. And then like for me, like I love them like in the SF19s, because them cars are just like about as close as you get like to Formula One, but they've only got them curves, and they've got like a much simpler aerodynamic bodywork, and obviously they're just like the super formers, obviously like the Japanese version of F1. Do you know what I mean? So other than that, well, why not FC23s? Well, obviously it was way back in November from November last year, when the first season like of Winegum's Championship started. They didn't have the SF23s at the time until coming around to March or April this year that they've added them SF23s, and then so that of course the 6 car category was calendar with 14 races, and it was stuck with that was still there like since November this year. Yeah, before it was announced, and yeah, so I'd like to see the SF23s. I mean, if that series does ever like come on board, but yeah, that because I think. For me, like, well, the difference between the SF19s and the SF23s is just that the SF23 is just a little bit like draggy like on the straight, but you also get more mechanical grip because of like the wider tires and like a bit more modern aerodynamic bodywork, and whereas the SF19s are just like simple and of course like will get a bit like bit less drag, and of course like a bit more like will talent like when you like throw it in the corners and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? So but yeah, it's but I'm looking forward like to that. So like no matter where I end up, I just like have fun. Done some like liveries like on GT, which yet to like well when I do have a moment, to show you what I'll be running. Because of that, I do pretty lovely the just to give you the hint for those who have seen it, for those who have not seen it, I've got the black and gold on it, the black and gold monster, giving me like the John Player special Lotus F1 car vibes from the good old days, like the 70s and the 80s. So yeah, 15 seconds until the daily race starts. So let's get down to business. Okay, so what we got here? JPS lady, yeah, John Player specials, yeah. It looked like it. It looked close enough, don't it? Let's see, James. Welcome. But yeah, I'm the only one to have not set the lap time, which I find interesting. And there's some of the Sylvia's GTR 650S F-Type 458. But yeah, that'd be interesting to see like where I end up really. But what you're gonna think is that it's a marathon, not a sprint. But it depends how much you like you're placing your bets. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're just about to get the 5-lap sprint race underway in the at Road Atlanta in the GR4. So let's get down to business. Nope. No, let's see how many places can I make up from 16th from last. Be expecting some carnage and some track limit violations, but we'll see what happens. Corner by corner, lap by lap, car by car. I'm on it. Oof. I had so much speed on there, but no damage on the front bumper, luckily. Oh, somebody had a moment there. Around the outside for 14th as well. Oh, jeez. Got rear-ended. Hour of the instant party. Sorry about that. Hour of the instant party. Around the outside with a damaged front and rear bumper. I'll take that, thank you very much. Up until 11th now. I mean, this is the thing really, it's just like, it just comes in at random, like, you get like, well, some, you get like some of them like lobbies where you come across some A ranked or B ranked drivers, which you just never guarantee like what you're coming across really. And besides that, like I'm an A plus ranked player, like so it's just well, depends like what the lobby process has done it. Okay, 1.8 seconds between myself and the car in front of me. Going way wide. Yeah. The French driver's got a half-second time penalty for track limit infringements. Might get P10 out of that one, you know. See how much that penalty slows him down. Easy pickings. Bit to 10th now. Got two of them in the battle for 8th. Oh, somebody's had a big crash on the straight there. Got these two squabbling over for position up front. Yep, more like it. Currently 9th at the moment, so just about to enter the final lap. 8th, 7th and 6th in my sight. And a few more cars up front. Good exit out of that corner. 8th might be the best I can get. I could do him down on the braking. Nice. I'll take that. 8th place. GG's all round. Not bad from the 16th place and last. So yeah, so like every single one of them, not sure what that one is, but every single one of them that's got like a mix between A plus and a standard A. So only 10 seconds off the race winner as well, who was in that Jaguar F-Type. A lot of them in the Jaguars and some in the Ferrari, one in the McLaren. So that's Dino in the top, being the top McLaren driver there. So yeah, 8th place and 16th. I'll take that. Got the replay one to go. So next up, we've got the what time we're on now. 20 past. So we've got a bit of time, like actually, for the go up slow if you don't qualify. Well, this is like what I'm thinking really, So like, as you can see that it still like I'm on the race. So, but I'm not too sure on that one. But unless anybody tells me I'm on this stream any different. So, but yeah, like so. But yeah, going into the GR3 race at the Red Bull Ring, where it's a 13 lapper, where you do need both sets of tyre compounds. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Nissan GTR, because apparently that Nissan GTR, like a 2018 model, looks like a really like a good OP car around here in terms of tyres and fuels. So, but we'll see how that goes. Check if I got the right tyres. But yeah, like so. Let's see like what the global rankings is like. And apparently the Genesis is like an OP car from what I see, but I might be wrong on what I said. But I mean, it's all preference. We've got Tonkanon in there, and some Nismos. We've got somebody, and that's somebody who I race with in the in CCC with the Premiership division, in the Spirit Motor, one in the Mercedes. Well, onto me friends list. Yeah, so like some like mixed with the Genesis, the Toyota, Nissan, Genesis, Ferrari, Nismo, Ferrari. Yeah, so like just a few different varieties, and then obviously I've not even like used much of the Genesis, so like we'll so yeah, best like stick with the Nismo and see what happens with there. But strategy is also going to be a key factor as well. Then again, not put a lap in because I'm doing a last to first to challenge. Well, last to many places I can, like should I say. I'll just pinch Craig's spot from player spot for 5 minutes to chill before the long race ahead. Thank you, mate, and enjoy the rest of your shift if you can. And I'll see you later on tonight. For those who are tuned in as well, go and check out Jimmy Codger for the as he does the his own YouTube streams. The brother company, the brother streamer of Captain Colossus Racing. If you want to go and check Captain Colossus Racing out as well. So, but yeah, go check out the Jimmy Codger CCR Jimmy Codger stream. That is James H75. Where he does them them Tuesday evening streams as well, throwing out different disciplines and some fun races outside of most of the time that you see the GR3 races, but have a variety with the radicals and the GR4s and whatever. It just he'll throw something good to have fun. Do you know what I mean? So, but we've got what is it? Just less than 4 minutes until the race begins. So yeah, I'm just sitting there and chilling and look at the beautiful scenery of Spielberg, the Styrian Mountains. My pleasure, mate. Anytime. Take care, mate. Take care. What's she barking at? A German Shepherd dog barking at something. I don't know what. But anyway. So it's a 13-lap race. You do need the medium soft tyres in this particular race. So I've actually done one of those testing test races, to see how the tyres pan out, and that you can get with this car 9 laps. So obviously if I go the opposite strategy for what I'd done originally, then should be within a chance of to push towards the end, but it depends who I'm up against, you know what I mean? So but yeah, that's Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Less than 2 minutes till we begin this race, and yeah, that's so far so good. The streams running nicely, which is what I like, and yeah. Speaking of with internet, really because for those who don't know, for those who do know, been with a Sky for over a year, and it's just getting to that time where when hello TJ, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, and just obviously just give you this testing stream, to see if everything's running properly. And speaking of which, that I done a connection speed in a test on the PlayStation, and came across a NAT Type 2, and I came across a 60 Mbps, which obviously got them little details, just to see if it's fit enough, to do the stream. Yeah, so far so good. It is much appreciated. But yeah, that's so whilst I'm got less than a minute to qualify, just for precaution, I'll just get the medium tyres on to start the racing, and then just go for it with the soft tyres. So but yeah, that's and for those who tune in and see TJ in the comments, go check him out. Normally he does the GT7 endurance races on the Sunday afternoon. But he also has been like doing the Automobilistia 2 on the PC, which is something that what he does like in middle of the week, courtesy of when he does it with somebody called Christian Vines. If you want to go and check him out too. So yeah. Yeah, see what happens. See what happens. That I'd still like it, but we'll have fun and yeah. That's so you know like and yeah. So what we got here? We go. I know, yeah. That Yep is like the man to beat in it. So like, just when I thought that that everything's like running smoothly, and recently that I've not been like turning the internet on and off like, and then so it's just well, it's seemed to like settled down, and I've not even like turned it on and off lately. So so it's running now. But anyway, that we're going from what is soon from Sky to BT based on like where I live, where I am in my area. Then obviously you just got to be smart like him, don't you? So other than that, we'll see what happens as we go along. So we've got like 15 from last, and then see like some of the Porsches, Nissans, Genesis, BMW, Honda. Thank you, mate. Thank you. And as I always say before we begin, let's get down to business. Do the talking on the track. Fuel consumption rates ×2, tire wear ×10. Starting on the mediums, and then go softs. So there we have it. #15th, not even set a time. See how many places can I make up. We go again. You can see somebody like weaving along to get tire temperature, which is what I'm gonna have to do as I started on mediums. Thing is, like with that Genesis, it's a little bit quicker on the straight, so Spaniard's got a 2-second time penalty. About to pinch 14th. Easy pickings. Patience, patience, patience. That got me 13th. Oh, somebody's had a big spin there. Up into P12. Got two Porsche drivers battling for 10th. Seen a couple pitting for some tyres. About to take an 8th place momentarily. There we go. Got somebody with a half-second penalty for track limits. 2 up rest in 2 rows. Coming in this lap. He was on the softs, the German. I've started on the medium, so that, of course, I'll have 1 lap fresher than those who pitted a lap earlier. So we'll see what happens. Come on, pit crew. Nice work. So we're into lap 5 of 13, so it's all to play for. I shifted too early, and he's got a 3-second penalty I can on, and yeah, I've lost a place to Tefon, and after shifting too early, but didn't take me long to get it back. Yeah, the German's got a 3-second time penalty for crossing the pit lane. Got the leader, TX3 Lewis, who was leading. He's pitted out for some fresh tyres. We've got Lagamer, who's also coming to the pits. So I'm gaining at some places, and another one too. And another one. That was one lucky safe out at turn 1. And Reeder's got a half-second penalty for track limits. And I am on the up. Oh yes, and you know what time it is, right? I'm sure you do, because it's that time when I got some nice fresh rubber on, and I'm just going to keep going and keep pushing and not give up. A couple more people pitting in for some fresh tyres, while Reed serves his half-second penalty for track limits, which promotes me into 6th momentarily. We've got a couple of drivers have pitted out on different tyres, so we'll see how that goes. We're lap 7 of 13. My tyres are okay. Is that the Genesis that Shackleton is in? Awesome. Yo, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, mate. I'm just doing like a test stream, like, you know, for them, you know, to see you out, how my internet's behaving and so on. Because last time I did a stream was I was having like some bad experiences when I was like turning it on and off, and obviously that speeds were just like getting a bit derpy and. Yeah, thank you, mate. Obviously it's right, so far so good. Like the stream's running smooth and that. So yeah, just like done the Road Atlanta race in Road Atlanta. Started 16th, finished 8th, and then this time round in the GR3 feature race, and obviously I've done the started 15th and then. Currently running in 6th, soon to be getting 5th off B9 in the Genesis, and I'm in the Nismo 2018. Yes. Oh, is he in there? I didn't see him much. So I could do a switcheroo if I can, but without the slipstream, the Genesis is quick on the straight, and B9 is defending all his life. How about that for around the outside into turn 2 on the Genesis? It was brave, it was brilliant, and it was clinical. Up into P5. Thank you, thank you. Indeed, mate. Indeed. Great respect from him. Or she. Or they. Oh, got yellow flag. Oh, Shackleton's lost it at turn 1. Oh no, running such a good race there, mate. Don't worry, keep going. There's a lot to play for in the end. And that is gifting me 4th place in this daily race. Oh, didn't see him coming, but he's got a... Or she... But that person's got a half-second penalty for track limits. I just knew that Genesis is quick on the straight, even like more quicker when you're in the slip, so did not see him coming, but good job I used me razor sharp reactions, you know, to react to, you know, from potentially getting hit. Tremendous momentum now. Goes past him. Get me back to fourth. Three laps to go. Currently 21 seconds behind the race leader. But that's not my issue. My theory is to gain as many places as I possibly can from last without saying a quality lap timing. And yeah. Oh. Not really much room between the both of us for fourth. Two different cars. This is a bloody good race between myself and the Dane. Onto the penultimate lap now. If I can hold on to fourth, I'd be pleased. But if I finish fifth, and no matter what, then it's still a good result, having started 15th and last. Don't want to fight that one too much because of its because of that Genesis strength. And that, of course, that car is squarely out of the corners as well. Defending down on the inside, not thinking too much of sending it on the inside. Thinking not one corner but two corners ahead, chaining the corners together the best to my ability. Onto the final lap now. Got somebody like catching up in 6th place, whilst we're busy battling for 4th. And the tyres are on the edge of the cliff. So the leader has won the race. second place driver comes across the line. Then third place and fourth goes to B9. Myself in P5. I'll take that. P5 is mine, as Craig would say from Player Sport. So I got all four of them in the Genesis. Crazy. So that car, like, is the OP around this track and this particular race setup. But yeah, so like, well, from 15th place to 5th in the Nismo, and of course the top Nismo driver on the leaderboard. So pleased with that, happy with that. I'll save the replay. Yep, and then we're good to go. So exit out of this GT Sport section, as I've got a ticket to open to end the stream. A 3-star roulette ticket. What do I win? A car, money, car part. Okay, that's nice. I'll take that. Mercedes AMG GT Black Series 2020. Got another one of them, so that will be like worth something like. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into the Skates movie to draw the end of this test stream. So thank you all for watching on my live stream at a random time, obviously, with a Tuesday afternoon. So hope you all enjoyed liking the my stream. I seen as though that everything's in working order, like internet wise and speeds and like whatnot. So but yeah, that's so I'm all good, to do some upcoming streams whilst I'm on the go, whenever I can, wherever I can, really. You know what I mean? So that but yeah, next time I'll be live is it's the Friday evening for round 14, the finale of Winegum's Cash Cup Championship in the Super Formula SF90 at Dragon Trail Seaside. And mind you, this reminded me of something that I want to show you all, just as a one-off livery. So I'm going to showcase. Shared items. So this, yeah, beautiful car, innit? So this is the one-off livery that I'll be using for the Friday evening, in honor of my successful 2022 to 2023 Winegum's Cash Cup Championship campaign, having won the Drivers and Constructors Championship with 2 rounds to go. And of course, I'm in the Monster Energy racing team that I will set up for that series. That's the livery I'll be in. Look at all the gold chrome, on the front wing and the rear wing, and of course the barge boards as well. It looks beautiful, don't it? Gives me that John Player special vibes of the Lotus cars from the 70s, 80s, and so but yeah, I'm pleased with the what I've done there in terms of delivery. So but yeah, so they've got the this main race suit that I'll be racing in as well. Exactly the same sort of design, but a different colour. This is the best gold that I can do. And for the helmet, this is the helmet that I'll be using as well, which also that again is the best gold I can do. Look at the Union Jack on the back, which also it looks similar to a Jensen Button's helmet when he had the Union Jack on the back of his helmet during his racing days in Formula 1. So it looks pretty similar to that, don't it? But obviously that, of course, I love the Union Jack on the back of my helmet, just to represent my country. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so thank you all for watching. If you like the content, if you liking this stream, any sort of content I put up, hit the like button, subscribe to the button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and push the notification from the moment I go live, or even put a video up around them. I'm going to wave bye-bye to the camera. Thank you. Take care, Brittany. And on that note, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care and peace.